you want to get pissed off and mad for no reason, make homemade pasta. Fresh pasta. It's a pain in the ass to make, and to be honest, not really worth it. But we're gonna give it a go. Got some all-purpose flour. We're gonna need 2 cups of this. One, put it right on the table. Don't be afraid. 2 cups of flour. Nice mound. We're just gonna make a little well here. Well. That is stupid. Eggs. Italians, dude. You think I'd love them on how many videos I do about their food. 1, 2, 3. 3 eggs. 3 eggs, 2 cups of flour. Then we're gonna just whisk these together slowly. Be gentle with it. For real though, you think I would love Italians the way that I cook their food. To be honest, I think it's just because it's the easiest cuisine to make. And it seems fancy, that's the thing. Kind of knock some of that flour in, just whisk them up. Yeah, knock some more flour in. It's like that one dude who was like, I'm gonna double the amount of eggs in my homemade pasta every day, and I'm gonna donate the pasta to homeless people. Which I'm not saying is a non-righteous cause, but like, was that food safe? I'm just saying I would be real pissed if I was homeless and I got like some kind of food poisoning because some guy wanted to get Mr. Beast in his video. Just keep knocking flour in. It's just a messy process. I don't really know what I'm doing. I've only made fresh pasta a few times. I don't have a bench scraper either, so we're gonna do this by hand. Keep mixing it till a rough ball is formed. Rough balls. I know a little bit about that. Get it all off the fork and just kind of start working it in. Maybe a little bit too wet already. That's all right. Working with the dough. See, we already got a shaggy dough forming. This is easy stuff. Making dough is not hard, guys. I'm bad at cooking, dude. Whose idea was this? Except for sourdough, apparently. My girlfriend's been trying to figure that out. We're just gonna knead. I feel the need to knead. Top Gun doesn't hold up at all. Second one, amazing. I don't give a if it's war propaganda or not. Good. Miles Teller, hot guy. Tom Cruise, kind of a nice looking fella in the first one, if we're being honest. But first one, not great. For being honest, I mean, I still love it because nostalgia. I watched it when I was little, so of course I'm gonna love it. This doesn't seem right. But Top Gun, far too much slow motion kissing in the first one. Not enough plot development, way too much slow motion, open mouth, Tom Cruise middle tooth looking, open mouth kisses. Far too much. It doesn't seem right. We're fighting through. Maybe I'll add some water to this. I think that might be what I need. That's dough. I'll knead it for a bit longer. Who needs water when you can knead? The table's about to give out. Yeah, I'm gonna add some water to this because I think it's far too dry. We're just gonna add a little bit of water in at a time, okay? Just knead. Like, I feel like this dough should not be as shaggy as it is. I don't know what I'm doing. Every video I've ever watched on making pasta, they make it look real easy. We just kind of do this and then knead for a little bit. Right now, the dough's not coming together. Oh, Jesus, this workout. P90X in the kitchen over here. That's looking a little better. Knead this shit. That's good. Anytime I've made fresh pasta dough, it's never came out like, it was like, if it's too wet, add a little bit more flour. Can't say that I've ever had that happen. Golly, add a touch more water. I think it just needs to be loosened up just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Get back into a ball. Press, flip, fold, press, flip, push. I don't know what I'm doing here, man. Fresh pasta's stupid. It tastes fine. Dried. You don't need to make your own pasta. I don't know why I'm doing this, dude. Maybe my kneading technique is off. Dude, I don't really know what the difference is. They just get it so flat. Flat like Taylor Swift. Ugh. Keep working it. I mean, it's a cohesive dough ball, so I don't know what more you can ask from. Really working this table, though. All right, add some more water. It's getting there. The water makes it tough to handle. It makes it nice and slippery. Need this to come together. God, I'm out of breath. There's gonna be a lot of heavy breathing in this episode. ASMR heavy breathing. Be like that. Really crank the audio in that one in the editing. There we go. I feel like that's more the texture you need. Kind of sticky, but not. It's tacky. We're looking for tacky. Tacky like McMansions. Or like an infinity. Really work this dough. Still a bit lumpy. Not sure what's going on with that. Maybe I just need to keep kneading. Oh, fuck me. God, motherfucking damn. More water. I don't know what I'm doing. I've said it before, but I think it's just a hydration issue. Where the more water I've added, the closer to the videos that I've watched get. God. Nonas be doing this shit. Grandmas, some Italian grandmas in some podunk house kneading dough so she can, I don't know, fight a fascist dictator. Fascistas, that's Spain, I guess. Well, Mussolini. God. Bad at cooking. Cooking, whose idea was this? Whose idea was it that we need to eat every day? And in order to eat, we must cook. It's up, dude. Who designed this system? There we go. That's the, I think that's, I'm gonna keep kneading. I don't know. Still like clumpy. Not sure. Maybe one more little splash of water. We're gonna get this right. I mean, you can always add flour. God, who's I'm out of breath. This is ridiculous. Fat. I didn't know I was this fat until I decided I wanted pasta, and I was like, I'll make it myself. There we go. Okay. The table is not happy with me. Whose idea was it? I'm sweating, dude. Holy hell. Could have cut this video, but you guys are getting the full experience. It's gonna go in fast motion. I almost doubt, no doubt about it. More water? Jesus. This is thirsty dough. I'm trying to get it so it's not like breaking. It's tearing, which I think means that it needs more moisture or it's not needed enough. One of the two, but we'll see. Sweating, holy shit. How do you get it not like that? You see how crumbly that is? More water, I guess. I don't know. This feels like they always do like, just add a little bit of water. And I'm adding a little bit at a time. Maybe I have tiny eggs. Which is crazy because I only buy the GMO stuff. Okay. Nope. More kneading. We're almost done. Okay, that looks, I think that's about the best we're gonna get it. Can't imagine I can get it much better than this. Table's gonna fall apart. Still cracking, but I think we're good enough. It's been kneaded for like 10 minutes. Dough ball. We're gonna wrap it in saran wrap. Worked up a damn good sweat doing that. Holy work out, make pasta. By the time you're eating it, you're not even gonna have to work out afterwards. Wrap it up tightly in saran wrap. Piece of shit. Go in your plastic dungeon. Wrap in plastic wrap. Sit on the counter for at least 30 minutes. God damn. While the dough's sitting on the counter, we're making a little red sauce. Got one onion. Small one, preferably. Italians, dude. I can't stand them. Can't stand the Italians. What the fuck am I saying here? Making fresh pasta is like working really hard at a minimum wage job. You can have the same effect with far less work. In the case of minimum wage jobs, still get paid the same whether you're the best worker or the worst worker. And when it comes to pasta, fresh pasta is not good enough to replace the dried stuff. Dice this up. Okay, 1/2. Saw an Italian grandma cooking with like a real Italian chef, like from Naples, and he's like, "Oh, you don't mix the garlic and the onion," to a grandma, and then she's like, "We are in America, so we do this," and it's like, these are the same dumb Guidos who are getting mad when I make carbonara with bacon, and I'm like, you guys all over the real Italian cuisine, and that's fine. I'm here for that just as much as I'm here for me all over the Italian American cuisine. There we go. One onion diced. God's sakes. Big ass pan. Heat it up. Red sauce. Spaghetti. That's what I knew it as growing up. What I thought ragu was growing up was a brand of spaghetti. I didn't know spaghetti was a noodle until I was old. Heat up the olive oil. Not hot enough. I don't care. I guess it was. Onions going in. Need a spoon. You guys have seen me make a red sauce before. Like, it's not rocket science. Oh, no sausage in it today, though, because I don't feel like doing one. Yeah, I'll throw the sausage in. Sausage. Ground Italian sausage. I don't know if this is the right way to do it or not. I don't care. This is how I'm doing it today, because I don't feel like doing it any other way. Drop the sausage in. Right on top of the onions. Who gives a break it up. Chop up the sausage. Now we're cooking with gas. Got garlic. Really pissing Italians off. This is the goal. Nice scoop of garlic. I don't give a that it's not real garlic. Cooking. Whipping. Cooking. Whip it. Keep the sausage moving like a middle school boy. Okay, that sausage is almost done. Tomato paste. Nice healthy squirt of that. Mix that around. We're getting nice fond on the bottom of the pan. That's what we're looking for. Sausage on the floor like a dog laying down. Cooking like an Italian grandma. Okay, that sausage mostly cooked. Got a can of crushed tomatoes. San Marzano. We're getting fancy. Dump it in. Deglaze the pan. Add a half a can of water. I don't feel like reducing it that much today. Stir that in. Red pepper flakes. I meant to toast those, but you can put them in now. A little spicy. Pan weighs 12 tons now. We're just gonna let that simmer. Simmering. Cool. While we're cooking the pasta sauce down, we're gonna get our ravioli filling going. Got some ricotta. Ricotta. My Midwestern accent coming out. You're gonna take a scoop of that, lay it on a piece of paper towel. We gotta dry this ricotta out a little bit. You don't want any wet ricotta, because then it's gonna explode into the pasta cooking water. Nobody wants that. Squish it down, pat it dry. Feels weird to put like a sour cream texture thing on a paper towel like this, but trust me, this is gonna help. Okay, we're gonna take our bowl, scoop up the ricotta into the bowl. Goddamn ricotta. All that ricotta juice, that's what we want to avoid here. And then give this a stir every once in a while. You don't want it boiling over. Multitasking, that's what we're doing here. Into the ricotta. Just a little bit of lemon juice. My girlfriend's gonna be pissed. It's hers. Basil. Dry basil. I don't have any fresh basil. A little bit of pepper. Finally, some cheese. This is Pecorino Romano that I'm still working through from Valentine's Day. Grate that in. Yeah, it's a bit of cheese. Perfect. Stirring this occasionally again. We don't want it boiling over. We want it thickening up, not boiling over. Okay, now mix this up. Give it a good mix. It's gonna be our filling. You can fill pasta with anything and it's gonna taste good. Again, it's like another sandwich. I guess it's more of a calzone situation, ravioli, but you know, calzone's kind of the sandwich of the pizza world. Or is that stromboli? Yeah, we're gonna put this ricotta cheese away until we're gonna need it. Duh. Keep reducing it. Reduce, reuse, recycle. I don't know how we're reusing or recycling this, but your body will digest the pasta, it'll it out, and your turds eventually end up in the ocean, and then the ocean water will eventually get recycled into drinking water in like California or some shit. I don't know how that works, but reusing. In theory, cooking is reducing, reusing, and recycling. What happens to turds when they go in the water? Do they fall apart? What's going on there? I'm asking the heavy-hitting question. Oh, also, if you're in the Southwest Michigan area, there's a comedy show at my favorite bar that's closing. Up and Under on the 12th at 8 p.m. The flyer's here. If you want to come, it's free. I'm hosting it. It's the last one ever. Good times at that bar, and there'll be plenty of good times there. That's only if you're in Kalamazoo or like pretty much just Kalamazoo. It's not going to be worth the drive if you're coming from anywhere else. I promise you that. It's reducing nicely. It's reducing nicely. I feel like a evil villain every time I'm reducing something. I feel like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. I'm like, reduce. Or like a witch. Witches be reducing all the time. Why do you think they're boiling it? Bubble, boiling trouble my ass. They're just making red sauce. Stoves, this little baby stove's working overtime here. Boiling fast. That's what, if you use a small pan like this instead of a pot to make tomato sauce, it takes way less time. I got this tip from Adam Ragusia, but it takes way less time than if you're gonna like do a big pot and simmer it all day. But you gotta just keep an eye on it when you're cooking. That's my helpful tip of the day. Get a nice facial from the pasta sauce. No wonder Italians are so greasy. It takes 12 million years to cook all their food. They're just sweaty all the time. It's almost done reducing. Editing, Matt. Do a funny reducing sped up with like Benny Hill or something in the background. Almost done. Come on, just a little further. We're gonna taste for seasonings. Need salt. Gonna hit this with a little bit of salt. Probably need more than that, like that much. Salt, some pepper, mix that up, give it another taste. Burn the top of your mouth, tastes better. I'm legit parting the Red Sea here. I mean, that's a good sign that it's almost done. I'm gonna call that good. There you have it. Easy red sauce. Cool. We're gonna set this aside while we deal with the pasta dough. It's a wrap like saran. Dough's done. Tacky, looks good. Flour the work surface, lightly, please. Comically large rolling pin that it looks like a gnome Italian mother would beat her son with. Drop the dough, get it covered. Pasta dough, we're gonna cut it into more manageable pieces. Quarters sounds good to me today. Put these three aside, we're gonna work with this one. Roll it out. You wanna get it as thin as possible. Make sure everything's well floured. Oh, tore it already. Things are off to an absolutely swimming start. We're gonna put that one aside for now, because I f***ed it up. And you know what, this little thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Light bulb in the fridge. Why does that not have a cover on it? All right, I'll take care of that later. God damn, dude. Fucking everything goes wrong. Roll it out. As thin as you can. Yeah, that's pretty thin, but I think we can go thinner. Maybe this dough is not ready. It's been sitting out for like an hour. Pretty thin. You can see my hand through it a little bit. If I look at you guys, keep trying to roll it out. If you have a pasta machine, you shouldn't be watching this video. Far more people who know much better than me. And chances are, if you have a pasta roller, that is you. Do it lengthwise, because it's fucking long. Ball rolling. Okay, that looks pretty thin. Can you see my hand through it? Do one more pass on it. Kind of pulling the dough as I'm pushing down on it. Don't look at that part or that part or that part, but that's pretty good dough right there. For this one, we're gonna do try to do like a fettuccine noodle, like a thicker noodle. I don't know what I'm doing. Pull it towards you. One noodle, real thick. Should help if this would roll. It's a terrible noodle. Maybe we'll try a knife. Perhaps a sharp knife will do me better. Better, still not quite right. God, this is... Whose idea was this? Back to square one here. Squish it down. Roll it out. God, this is pissing me off. This is the most infuriating video I think I've ever made. Try to roll it out. I'm sweating again. This dough's gonna be extra salty from my sweat. Flour. Oh my God. Drop sweat. Jesus God. The dough's folding in on itself. Dude, what am I doing wrong? Up all of these. Christ's sake. One last go. I should cover these probably so they don't dry up. That probably would help. That's probably part of the problem here. Work it. Come on, you got this. Table is being abused today. I'm sweating my dick off right now. Okay, this one's coming the better. Go for the flip. Take your time. Taking my time. I think the moral of this story is to buy a pasta maker if you want to do this more than once. Little crease there. This one's rolling out to be all right. Everything's covered in flour too. Jesus. There, that's thin enough. I'm not doing any more on it. We're gonna try a different technique here. Just gonna slowly. 2 noodles, coming out better. 3 noodles. 4 noodles. 5 noodles. They're rustic. Give me a break, guys. I don't know how to count. Getting pissed off still. Look at that, guys. we will prevail. Some of them are shorter, some of them are longer. That's all right. Finish strong here. Okay, here we got it. Here's our pasta. Lay them in my hand like so. Give them a little twist. There's our fettuccine. We did it. Oh, got a pot of what was boiling water here. We're just gonna get that back going. Sorry for the invasive camera placement, but this is the only way to do it. Watch pot never boils. He thought it's boiling. Take our noodles, drop them in. Fresh noodles take like 30 seconds to cook, so be mindful of that. Give them a nice twirl so they don't get stuck to the bottom of the pan. Once they start floating is what you want. They're floating. Let's take one out and test it. Sacrificial lamb. Done. Like I said, they take no time. Goop them out. I about had it. Name of this video is going to be Cooking with Grumpy Guy. And take these, throw them in our sauce. Remember that? Made that earlier. Give them a toss. Toss them in the sauce. It's gonna taste good though, I can already tell. Grab them out into a bowl. More of our sauce right on top. There. There. First pasta dish. Give this a try. Well deserved. Tastes like pasta, just slightly thicker. My fault, I can't get the noodles too thin. It's chewy, they're chewier, I like it. Unfortunately, the homemade fettuccine spaghetti is tasty. Is it worth the effort though? No. Buy the pre-made shit. If you want to get pissed off and mad for no reason, make homemade pasta. I just handed the bowl to my girlfriend and she asked if I made it with love. No, I made it with hatred. Now we're gonna do our ravioli. Dough's getting tough as the time goes. That's not a good sign. Holy push. Fucking push. Can't even think of anything funny to say because I'm so pissed off right now. Go, come on. Almost there. Flow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Yeah, here's an idea. Don't do this. Buy the dried stuff. Jacked, dude. I don't care anymore. Okay, that's good enough for me right now. Ravioli time. You remember this? A ravioli filling? Yeah. We're only doing 2, because I can't be bothered anymore. Push it in, push down, around. We want a nice seal, ugly ass ravioli. Put away the extra. Try to make them look pretty, even though you've basically given up on life at this point. They come through, fork, kind of seal it off. Might get some blowout. Okay. That's a fucking one done ravioli. Looks alright. Do the same here. Goddamn blowout. 2 raviolis. This is all we're making. I can't be damned. Fucking Christ. Drop it in. Drop 2 in. You can't see anything. I'm not moving the camera again. This video sucks. They want to float so bad. Come on. Okay, they're floating. For fuck's sake. Fish them out. 1 ravioli. 2 raviolis. Ravioli. I scoop sauce on them. Give it a bite. That's delicious, unfortunately. Make it. Have fun. Get pissed off. Make it with hatred. Fresh pasta. Go fuck yourself.